How did it go?
Well, there are improvements, but I think they told us we were good to be a first team. So it wasn't that bad.
So earlier this morning we had the cost presentation and design presentation. And what do you think about the presentations?
Well, it was a new experience for the whole team. We never done it before, but I think it went really well. The cost report may have some small problems, but I think we'll change them until next year. And the design presentation went very well. So all in all, really good.
What do you think about the judges? Were they roasting us?
Yeah, we got a lot of roasting, but all in all, really nice judges.
So what did the judges tell us about the feedback and so on?
Well, they told us that to be a first team, we were good, but they told us might to focus a little bit more on the cost report until next year, and maybe begin a bit sooner than we did this year. In the design, they gave us really good feedback. We were missing some calculations and haven't gone that deep into the whole design, but I think they were happy with the presentation for a first year team. Yeah.
In the following 10 minutes, we will have an inside look into our project's past, present, and future, and we will follow the structured agenda that you can check easily during the presentation.
It's a complete revolutionary business model, and that is why we're introducing the leasing model and the customer experience. Let's see in the following minutes what this business model is based on.
Now, let me introduce you to Julia. She's a motorsport lover, enjoys racing, and uses a car very often. And he's looking for stream feelings a couple of times a year. That's why he's looking for a car sharing experience. I'm so proud of presenting to you El Cano, our first generation electric race car. El Cano is powered with 220 horsepower electric powertrain. It delivers the maximum torque instantly. It has an impressive weight-power relation thanks to its carbon fiber frame and aerodynamic package.
Good afternoon everyone, my name's Andrew and I'm here on behalf of Track, and today we're looking for $575,000 worth of investment in return for 15% of our company ownership. We'll start with the product and the target market that we've identified before moving on to discussing the marketing and the promotion of our product, the TO1. Then we'll talk a bit about the manufacturing of the product itself before finishing with the financial analysis. So what we wanted to do with our product was combine the best of both worlds really. And that product's called the TO1. It goes from 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds and weighs about 220 kilograms. The car is designed to fit the amateur motorsport racer who's maybe never raced a Formula style car before. I want you to meet Hugo. Hugo's a young professional working in London and making a lot of money. Hugo's also a big socialite. He enjoys using social media extensively and also seeks online gratification from both his peers and people he doesn't know. And finally, and most importantly for us, is that Hugo has a competitive edge.
But more generally, our target market is male, as they've been shown to have a more disposable income. They're young professionals, as they less likely to have financial commitments, such as children. And most importantly for us, they're tech savvy, falling into the 77% of people using tracking applications to record data. This is why we've created our USP, the Track app. It will let you track and analyze and compete with the data that you collect whilst driving the car. We'll be having leaderboards, goals and achievements in the app, to make it more fun and engaging and encourage people to keep returning and setting lap times to get faster and faster, as well as a chatbot which drivers can message asking for tips and tricks on how to go faster. Be a really personal experience. Our target market are really concerned with how they appear online. We'll be reposting their content on our Instagram and our Facebook and our Twitter, encouraging them to share and also creating a marketing strategy for us through our customers. And finally, we have celebrities and social media influencers. 30% of people have said that once they've seen an influencer promote a product, they'll actually go out and buy it. And 70% of brands are working with social media influencers, so it's a really big opportunity to jump on. We know that if we pick the correct celebrities and the correct influencers, we can target our exact demographic. Now I'm going to pass you over to Douglas for our manufacturing.
Production for the vehicle will start in October 2018, with 5 cars being delivered to customers this year. The manufacturing rate will increase to 75 cars a year, and that's still allowing capacity for upgrades. These upgrades will start in year 2 and will be new upgrades year on year, coming into a new car, a Tier 2, at the end of year 5. These upgrades will be added to the Tier 1 prototype and published on our app so customers can see how much time they will save by buying each upgrade. I'll hand you back over to Andy for the finances.
So most importantly as investing, you want to know when you're getting your money back. So we predict by the end of Q4 in 2021, you'll see your investment returns, and if we analyse the 5-year period, you're looking for a 44% return over that. Again, it's highlighted in your handout. So thank you very much. I believe that's everything we have to say to you. We'd love to take any questions. Cheers.
Were you at the UGR Align Racing food swap?
I think I was busy at ASUC that night, so I didn't I didn't go to the food swap, which is really sucks because I really enjoy haggis, and I think there was some haggis there. No, that sucks. I hope they bring haggis next time or some Iron Brew or something.
Yeah, Iron Brew. Oh,
it's such a good thing. Yeah.
One more.
do you know Avicii?
Right, we're gonna. Yeah.
Rip Avicii. You're gonna be too much.
Going good. We've just been mentioned on BBC, so
You did?
yeah,
No shot.
yeah, pretty cool. I have no idea. Yes, I don't know. Right, teach us some Norwegian. Come on. How do you say cheers?
Skål.
Skull. Skull. Skull.
I thought they said like, oh, we need that.
But yeah.
Yeah, the Scottish team. I don't think I was there actually. I don't remember where I was. Probably somewhere else, but yeah, no, I think I was actually in scrutiny in the pit that day. We were quite late in pit, getting the car ready for endurance. But yeah, it was so cool to hear about all the interaction with the other teams and the ASFOOT competition and everything going on in camp. It was really cool.